Hello students, once more welcome to our channel. And last time in last video we discussed how to find adjoint of a square matrix. Adjoint of a matrix, because only square matrix adjoint you can find. Now today in this video we will discuss some more types of properties and more properties and inverse of matrix, singular matrix, non-singular matrix, and how to find inverse. These things we will cover up today's video, in this video. So first point is, let us discuss what is singular matrix. Singular matrix in which a square matrix in which determinant is equal to 0, in that case that matrix is known as singular matrix. A square matrix in which the determinant is equal to 0, then it is known as singular matrix. If the determinant is not equal to 0, then it is known as non-singular matrix. A square matrix is said to be non-singular if determinant not equal to 0. A square matrix particularly, and some more properties based on this. Okay, so first property is, if A and B are non-singular matrix then of same order, then AB and BA, AB means product of A and B, and BA are of also non-singular matrix of same order. If A and B are third order and they are non-singular, then their product again it is non-singular of the third order only. BA also it will be the third order non-singular. This is the one of the property to remember. These are very important for your short question and competitive examination point of view. Another property, if A and B are square matrix of same order, then determinant of their product AB is equal to determinant A into determinant B. Very important. Determinant of AB, their product, is equal to determinant A into determinant B. Generally the student used to not remember. It very important to remember this property. Another property, if adjoint A determinant is equal to determinant A whole to the power n minus 1. It is very simple, easy already by this property. As we know, adjoint A into A is equal to A into adjoint A is equal to determinant A into I. So from there we can get this value. So this will be, because as we know, suppose here I am just explaining you, just say for, as we know ki adjoint A into A, you are writing as determinant A into I. Determinant I, suppose it is I am taking a 2 by 2 order matrix, then what will come? Determinant A 0 0 determinant A. Now this is a matrix, if you will take this this is a determinant you are taking. Now if you are taking the common from this row, what you are getting? You will get determinant will come. So you will get the values. This determinant will be equals to, it is determinant A to the power 2 into 1 0 0 1. And if you will take the determinant both side, here determinant as by this property, it will be determinant of adjoint A into determinant A. What you are getting? Determinant of adjoint A is equals to, it is determinant A only. What happened? 2 minus 1. Similarly we can get it for nth order. Adjoint A determinant is equal to determinant A to the power n minus 1. So this property very important, you need to remember. It is most of the time in your board exam a short question used to ask. So this one you have to remember. Next one is if the square matrix A is invertible if it is non-singular. Singular matrix, if it will come, it is invertible. If it is non-singular, then it is invertible. Then only we will get the inverse. And here another, how to find a inverse. As we know, adjoint A into adjoint A, this will be AI. Yes or no? Now this determinant A divide. This will be A into adjoint A of determinant A. This determinant A divide here. It is divided by adjoint A upon determinant A. One more property you remember, elementary operation in when you have studied in the matrix, A into B is equal to B into A is equals to I. then B is the inverse of A. This is in the AB form, AB or BA is equals to I. So if this is a B, then this will be your A inverse. Then A inverse is equals to adjoint A upon determinant A. Now we will apply to find A inverse by this method, not by the elementary operation. This is known as your matrix method. When it will ask, we will solve by this method, adjoint A upon determinant A not is equals to 0. So I hope understood this important property, and based on this we will solve inverse of a matrix. Quickly note it down. Now let us solve an example to find inverse of a matrix. As we discussed, the A inverse is adjoint A upon determinant A. So few working rule to find. Here example is find inverse of this matrix 2 1 3 4 minus 1 0 minus 7 2 1 if it exists condition. Working rule, step 1, you should find first determinant A. If determinant A not is equal to 0, because it will be non-singular, then A inverse exists. Second step, find adjoint of A and find A inverse by adjoint A upon determinant A. So let us work out this question. Now we have to find that is determinant A. So determinant A, now determinant A is equals to, it is 2 into, this is minus 1 minus 1, I am expanding in the row 1, minus 1 into 4, and this is a plus 3 into, it is 8 minus 7. So that is equal to minus 2 minus 4 plus 3, it is minus 6 plus 3, which is minus 3, not is equal to 0. So what condition we have got? It is not equal to 0 means A inverse exists. Now to find adjoint A. To adjoint A, you can go for the shortcut way. To adjoint A, how I will get? To adjoint A, now working rule I am applying. You can do here rough work. This rough work, what I have told. So you should just repeat 2 1 3 4 minus 1 0 minus 7 2 1, and repeat the first two column 2 4 minus 7 1 minus 1 2, and repeat the first two row. This is 2 1 3 2 1 4 minus 1 0 4 minus 1. Now as a working rule I told, remove this one. Now you get the adjoint. So what you will get adjoint? The adjoint of A is equals to, it is the 1 minus 1, and this will be minus 4. This is equals to 8 minus 7. It is equals to 1. And next, coming for the next column, it is 6 minus 1 5. It is 2 plus 21 23. 2 under 2 minus plus 21 plus 23. This is minus 7 minus 4 minus 11, and this is 0 plus 3. It is 12, and this is minus 2 minus 4 minus 6. So this is your adjoint. Now we require to find its A inverse. The adjoint you have got. Now therefore A inverse, as we know, it is adjoint A upon determinant A. So adjoint A upon determinant A, this will give you, this is equal to 1 upon minus 3 into minus 1 5 3 minus 4 23 12 1 minus 11 minus 6, and this will be 1 by 3. This is minus 5 by 3, as this will be multiplied to every element, and this is minus 1, it is 4 by 3, it is minus 23 by 3, this is 12 by minus 3, it will be equal to minus 4, it is minus 1 by 3, this is plus 11 by 3, and this is plus 2. So this will be your A inverse. So you can check the answer. I hope everybody understood to find the inverse of matrix. Now in this context also we will consider how to solve system of linear equation in 2 variable or 3 variable by using this method. Just you note it down, then we'll go for solving the system of linear equation. Now let us discuss application of determinants and matrices. It has very important application, as we have studied all concept, all basic things of determinant and matrices. Now how to apply it, where it will be applicable. In the beginning of the determinant, when I have started, I had explained regarding the linear system of equations. So first application to solution of system of linear equation using inverse of matrix, that we have to find. So okay, here let us consider the system of equation 3a1x b1y c1z is equals to d1, a2x b2y c2z d2, a3x b3y c3z d3. Here I have taken system of linear equation of 3 variable, and similarly you can consider for the 2 variable, it can be considered for 4 variable, 5 variable, n variables, but in our syllabus only 2 variable and 3 variable is there. So this can be, suppose this coefficient you are taking as the matrix A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2, A3 B3 C3, and this is a variable x, y, z, and this constant matrix D1 D2 D3. Then the system of linear equation can be expressed as, if you multiply these two, you will give this expression. Compared to that B matrix, this can be expressed as Ax plus B, and multiplying A inverse in the left side here, you will get X is equal to A inverse. From here you will find X value, A inverse B. This is the way to get your variable matrix X, Y, Z. We will solve the problem, then we will understand more better way. Before that, let us just recall in class 10th, when system of linear equation you have studied, that time your teacher might have told one consistent equation, inconsistent equations. That consistent means one, when the system of linear equation having solution one or more, in that case they are called consistent. And when it becomes parallel line, we have studied, no, they are inconsistent. But when it is one solution, many solutions, they are consistent. Remember, no? So that will way the consistent system equation when system of equation has solution. When it has no solution, then it is called inconsistent system of equation. Means we will solve for the consistent system of equation where to get the solution. So now you just note it down, then we will solve the problems and system of linear equation in 2 variable and 3 variable by this matrix method. Now let us solve one example. Solve 2x plus 5y is equals to 1 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 by matrix method. Here, as I told, let A is equals to that coefficient of xy 2, 5, 3, 2. This matrix x is equal to variable, here xy is there, xy, and B matrix is 1, 7. Got it? Then what you are getting? So Ax is equals to B you are getting, and this will implies x is equals to A inverse B. This is you required to find. Now to find what is you required? A inverse required. To find A inverse, what you require? You have to find determinant, you have to find adjoint, then you have to find determinant A inverse. Now determinant A. Determinant A is how much? 2 to the 4 minus 15 is minus 11, which is not is equal to 0. So A inverse exists here. Since A inverse exists, now adjoint A. So adjoint A for the 2 by 2 order, as I told, this will be interchange and this will be sign change. So this will be 2, 2, this is minus 5, minus 3. This is the adjoint of A. Now therefore A inverse is equals to adjoint A upon determinant A. So that will be minus 1 upon 11 into 2 minus 5 minus 3 2. Now you have got A inverse. After getting A inverse, you require to find x. So what will be x? Therefore, so x is equals to A inverse B, that is minus 1 upon 11 into it is 2 minus 5 minus 3 2 into the B matrix. If a B matrix is column matrix 1 7. Now this is giving you the value minus 1 by 11, it is 2 minus 35, that is 2 minus 35 is minus 33, and here similarly it is minus 3 plus 14 minus 3 plus 14, that is equals to 11. Then what are you getting? This is equals to minus 1 by 11 into minus 33, it is equal to 3, and this will be equal to minus 1. Now x, y, that this is your x matrix. Therefore x is equals to x, y, which is equals to 3 minus 1, and that implies x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1. You can check it by substituting it in the equation. You can get the values. 2 3s are 6, minus 5, it is 1. It is 3 3s are 9, minus 2, it is 7. It is satisfying. So this is the solution of this matrix. How easily we are doing. And another example will solve a 3 by 3 order matrix. By that time, we just quickly solve it. Let us solve another example of a 3 variable. Solve x minus y plus z is equals to 4, 2x plus y minus 3z is equal to 0, x plus y plus z is equal to 2. So let A, the coefficient of this x, y, z, 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 minus 3 1 1 1 coefficient, x y z, and b is the constants 4 0 2. Now this can be expressed as the system of equation Ax is equal to b, which implies Ax is equal to A inverse b. Now first step, finding A inverse, you require to check its determinant. So determinant A is equal to how much? By expanding row 1, 1 into 1 plus 3, it is minus of minus 1 plus 1 into 2 plus 3, and it is 1 into 2 minus 1, that is 10, which is not is equal to 0, hence A inverse exists. Since A inverse exists, now need to find adjoint A. By shortcut rule, you can go to it, and by shortcut way we have got 4 2 2 minus 5 0 5 1 minus 2 3. This is adjoint. Then what will be A inverse? Adjoint A upon determinant A. So adjoint A upon determinant A, that is 1 by 10 of this multiplication. Now x is no need to multiply here, directly keep this 10 to last. At last you will do the multiplication. Now x is equals to A inverse B. A inverse B is 402. By multiplying it, 4 4 is 16, 16 plus 4 20. Again minus 20 plus it is 10, minus 10, and similarly it is 10. Now multiplying what you are getting, 2 minus 1 1. Then x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 1, z is equal to 1. So this is giving you the variable value of x, y, z. This way you will solve the system of equation. I hope you all have understood this way how to solve system of equation. So please solve. This is very important. This is a sure question in your board exam 6 mark. So this particularly today video is very important for you. So you must like it and subscribe it and to get more number of videos. So thank you students. So see you in the next video in next chapter. Thank you.